Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with some more Dangerous Relationships with Taiga. So we're doing his happy ending, of course, which will be followed up by his best ending. Separate videos, of course, because I love the pictures that always show up in these. So let's get started and see just how happy this happy ending will be. Love and jealousy. A few days later. Damn it, stop scratching me! I heard Taiga's voice hollering from the entryway. What's the matter? Ty came walking in the room and I didn't need him to answer. This thing really pisses me off. He was clutching a black cat in his arms as it tried to claw him. It's the cat from the cafe. When I heard my voice, it leapt to the floor and came running in my arms. Oh yeah, I get the kitty. Damn cat. You were freaking out just a second ago. Get away from her. Taiga stepped towards me and trying to pull the cat away. Cut it out. Don't pull on him. He's so cute. Taiga gave up and flopped down in a chair. He shook his head and told me to raise it. You found a cutie. I asked the owner if he'd seen any ugly-ass black cat, and this is the only one. The cat meowed at him as if resenting that comment. You're not ugly. You're cute, aren't you? When it purred for me and nuzzled at my side, Taiga looked irritated. He only cares about you. That's not true. See? I held the cat out towards him, but it hissed and tried to get away. Yeah, cat totally loves him. What a shitty cat. You're going in the garbage. Cut it out. Don't be afraid of that nasty old man. Okay? And meowed in agreement. You two formed a pack already? Taiga shook his head, disinterested, and picked up the book to read. His hand was covered in scratches from carrying the cat all the way back. Seeing that was heartwarming. Too bad he wasn't more honest with himself. I pulled the first aid kit off the shelf and sat down next to him. Gimme. Huh? When Taiga looked up from his book, his lips brushed against mine. It caught him off guard because his face instantly bloomed with blush. Seeing how red it made him made my own face blush just as much. What was that about? Sorry. It was odd how, in bed, we did all sort of things, but like now, just touching. Sometimes it was like we were a brand new couple. It was quite cute when I thought about it. Show me your hand. Fine. I took his hand and started to mend all the scratches. You're too used to me. I don't like it. Anything I used to do made you all embarrassed. I ain't like that anymore. Yes, it is. Maybe you just don't know it. I've had disinfectant on the wounds. Ow! What the hell? Come on, suck it up. Shit. Just then the black cat leapt into my lap and nestled down for a nap. Seeing that, Taiga clicked his tongue. That's my spot. When he went to push the cat away, it flipped out and scratched him again. This cat's like, you stole her the rain you left me. I don't like you. Damn it. A stupid cat. Though, as if claiming victory, Taiga lay down in my lap. It's just a cat. You don't have to compete with it. Shut up. Get my neck too. Okay. I left the long red scratches running across his white neck. Meanwhile, the cat meowed off to the side as if wanting a spot back. With Taiga practically living with me, this would make a third member of the house. I knew things were going to be difficult with company like this. Taiga, wake up. Not yet. We promised we'd have breakfast together. Too tired. Jeez. Laying out a sigh, I made preparations to leave for work. While I was doing that, the black cat came scampering over to my side. You're up, Kuroda. Kuroda was what we named the cat, squinting her eyes with pleasure as I patted its head. For some reason, I thought it was a boy. Taiga looked on from inside the blankets, blinking his eyes as he woke. He slipped back under when he saw me looking. You're up, so get out of bed. I'm not up. Yes, you are. I'm not. Grabbing a hold of the blankets, I wrestled with Taiga to pull them away. Meanwhile, Kuroda leapt on top of the bed. Huh? And disappeared into the mess of blankets. Ow! Taiga suddenly yelped with pain. Damn cat, it bit my finger. She's telling you to get out of bed. Damn it, it hurts. He grumbled as he rolled out of bed and stumbled to the bathroom. After a few moments, he returned holding his finger. It's bleeding thanks to him. Is this cat a boy or a girl? I'm so confused now. Without warning me, Taiga jammed his finger in my mouth. Okay, I suckle it until the bleeding stops. The instigating cat watched this all happen from a safe distance. Good morning. Good morning. You're flowing with energy today. I am. It's a wonderful day. Good morning. I think it too. Good morning. Well, let's get this party started. Today would be a sexy photo shoot for our magazine. And as was the case these days, I worked as Taiga's exclusive stylist. Starting the shooting in front of the Taiga, he didn't hide in covers or pout about silly things. He was a different man, a wild, sexy model that captivated the camera. I watched mindlessly as he performed when a man opened the door and entered the stage. Sorry, I'm late. Dressed in all black, he looked frail and weak and apologized profusely. He bowed with regret to the cameraman. Kuroda, you're late. I'm very sorry. We're going to a next location, so move the equipment outside. The man, named Kuroda, just like our cat, meekly shuffled over to the camera equipment. I don't think it's one of those, is it? He looked slowly and funny, as if he were not feeling well or something. My eyes followed him as he went, but at one point he looked up and our eyes met. I gave him a quick nod, but he just turned away. Just then, him and all the equipment he carried leaned at an impossible angle. Watch out! I ran towards him, but everything flew out of his arms and he tumbled towards me. Ah! We spilled onto the floor and Kuroda landed on top of me. Alright. You're alright? Taiga ran to me in the middle of shooting to see if I got hurt. Ouch. Hey, you. Your hand. Huh? Move your hand, now. Kuroda landed on top of me with his hand perfectly aligned with my breast. Okay. Though I thought I was fine, but I was so worried that I might have hit my head. He made me go to the infirmary, but they quickly released me after a checkup. I was in the waiting room about to go to the studio when someone knocked on the door. Yes? Excuse me. The door cracked open, slowly to reveal a dark-dressed man, Kuroda. I'm terribly sorry for what happened earlier. He stood outside the door as if he was afraid to step inside. I smiled at him, but more out of pity than anything. It's okay, you seemed a bit out of it. Are you feeling well? I'm a little anemic. Oh, I see. I'm glad I know it's just that. Fumiki, just when did you learn my name? If it's okay with you, would you care to go out to dinner tonight? Huh? I'm, I'm sorry, I have plans tonight. Then, would tomorrow be better? I'll be busy tomorrow as well. Then, let me know when it's a good time for you. He half-tossed, half-threw a piece of paper at me and bolted down the hall. What the heck was all that all about? On the paper was his phone number scribbled in a hasty writing. You're quite the popular lady. Taiga! He glanced at the piece of paper as he walked back in the waiting room. How are you feeling? I'm fine. They said my head's fine, but if I'm worried to go to the hospital. Good, I'll go with you there if you want. Taiga sighed with relief as he sat down in a chair. About this Kuroda. You better be careful around him. What do you mean I better be careful? He's what you call a player. This anemic guy is a player. Okay. What? He doesn't look like that at all. Actually, he's more of a stalker type than anything. Then how's he a player? What? Huh? Once he's interested in the girl, he doesn't let her out of her sights. I talked to the assistant about it, and I guess he's watching you. No way, I don't even know the guy. He must have seen you somewhere. You're on the stalking radar now. You be careful. Give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Okay. Stay in my sight when you're at the studio. I will. And throw this out. He grabbed the paper from Kuroda with his phone number on it from my hands. For crumpling it, he tossed it in the trash. With the work all over, I headed home ahead of Taiga to feed the cat. I knew he was just Kuroda the cat, but the stalker Kuroda too? Fumiki! Someone shouted my name out, and I turned to find it was Kuroda. Being warned by Taiga, I was really uncomfortable position to be in. Why did you throw it out? What? You threw away my note. Why did you toss it in the trash? How did you know? A shiver ran down my spine when I thought about why he would know we threw it away. The frail and weak man suddenly appearing frightening to me, and I lost my voice. Fumiki. He approached me quickly and grabbed onto my shoulders with surprising strength. No! Fumiki, look at me. While my body shook with fright, something grappled me and yanked me backwards. I spun around in a panic to see Taiga there. It's Ga, all right? Taiga. Seeing his face was such a relief that I moved away from Kuroda and stood behind Taiga. What do you think you're doing? It doesn't look like a friendly chat to me. It doesn't concern you. Sure, hell does. She's mine. Would you mind keeping your hands off her? Yours. My girl. It can't be. She's your stylist. That's not allowed. It's got nothing to do with you. Leak it to the media. No. When I went to lunge forward, Taiga held me back with his arm. Why don't you go right ahead? Taiga stayed with a smile while clasping my hand. You won't stop me? In return, you don't ever come near her. If you as much as lay a finger on her. Taiga squeezed my hand firmly. Let's get out of here. With a quick pace, Taiga led me back towards the studio. Kuroda shouted something at us from behind, but I couldn't make it out. I told you to be careful. How could you do something so careless like go home alone? Taiga lost his cool and yelled at me furiously in the back of the waiting room. I'm sorry, I was going back to feed the cat. You do that anytime. Later, when we go home. Who cares about Kuroda? Let his rage out by slamming his foot against the table. Taiga, I'm sorry, but you don't have to get so angry. Hearing the worry in my voice, Taiga finally calmed down. By that time, I was on the verge of tears. He came behind me and slid his arms around my waist. Sorry, I overreacted. Just a little. But it's nice that you did save me, though. I'll give you that. The soft whisper in my ear made my heart thump. Taiga, when I got back to the waiting room, you weren't there, and it had been sacked. So, you really went through the garbage? Yeah, I panicked and went outside to look for you and saw him chasing after you. Sorry. It's always me. Taiga muttered despondently. What is? I'm the one always losing it and acting all jealous. It's not true. I twisted to spin around, but his arms held me fast. Don't turn around, I look stupid. I do too. I get jealous all the time, but I'm afraid to say it since you might get mad. You do? You're surrounded by all those beautiful girls. You're always chatting with them. I get scared that you're going to leave me, and I don't know what I would do. You should say something then. I can't. Do it. I might tell you to shut up, though. See? It doesn't mean I'm not happy about it, though. Huh? His arm squeezed me so tight, I couldn't turn around and see his face. I told you not to do that. I didn't have to turn around and know Taiga was blushing like a maniac. It was the kind of face he would dare to pull on TV. I placed my hands on top of his, knowing that face was only for me. Rome, Kuroda, you watch the house? As I walked in the door, the cat came scampering to my feet. Can we do something about that Kuroda name? It makes me want to think of him every time. Did you have a better name? Kuro. What's so funny? That's all you could come up with. It's a black cat. Kuro means black in Japanese. Sounds pretty fitting to me. If rejecting the name, Kuro hissed at Taiga. Damn cat, you're about as cute as a snail. She only doesn't like you because you're not nice to him. Is it a girl or a boy? You just put she and him in both sentences. In the same sentence. She doesn't like you because you're not nice to him. This cat's confusing. It's both genders. Sitting the cat up in my arms, she let out a grateful purr and licked my cheek. It tickles. It's time for supper, Kuro. What about mine? You just ate back in the studio. That's not what I had in mind. Taiga's arms enveloped me as his lips drove in and stole a kiss. Sorrow, a cat leapt out of my arms into the ground. I watched him curiously as Taiga's lips attacked me. You're wide open. His lips packed all over my face, tingling my skin as he stopped. Don't let anyone else come near you. My body began to go numb as the warmth of his tongue rolled in my mouth. No one but me is allowed to touch you. I nodded, pulling a genuine smile on his face. He scooped my trembling knees up in his arms and carried me to the bed. Taiga rolled exhausted onto the bed, so I nuzzled to his side and held him tight. Taiga. His chest still heaving with exertion, I cradled his head and gently stroked his hair. Oh, I guess we already did. I was like, wait, I feel like we missed something. Probably got cut out. Or just, you know what happened. Moving on, right? Sorry about today. Thanks for coming to help me. You weren't careful enough. I bet you haven't even noticed. No, never mind. What? Now you got me curious. When there's an amazing woman in the studio, it makes you kind of stand out. It makes you so plain and cute. Plain? That's totally not a compliment. I think his red face made me blush as well, so I had other blankets to hide in. And then, meow. Kuro, who had been ignored for some time, demanded attention and jumped on the bed. Come here, Kuro. Damn cat, you got a crush on her? Kuro quietly slipped inside the blankets. Taiga, it's a girl you know. Okay, I guess maybe that will help my confusion. This poor cat. It is? We're girlfriends, right? I reached over to pick up the cat, but she slipped out of my hands and went to Taiga. Huh? What's this? Kuro nestled up in Taiga's lap and rubbed her head against his chest. Since when did you get so cute? Perhaps jealous of our love session on the bed, Kuro wanted to feel loved too. Taiga turned his back to me and hugged the cat in his arms. Taiga, hey! Sorry, I've been so mean, baby. The cutest thing ever. I was so shocked to hear words coming from him he would never say to me. Hey. When I poked Taiga in the back, he turned around with a dastardly grin. Jealous. You're impossible. He rolled and grabbed onto me and hugging both of us at the same time. Want to do it again, then? With a devilish smile, he pressed his lips firmly against mine. Meanwhile, Kuro reluctantly hopped off the bed, giving us plenty of room to play. Okay. Well, that's a happy ending. And we got the cat back, too. And we also gave just it's a weird happy ending because we had stalkers. It felt more like a sequel or creepy date scenario, I guess. I don't know. It's still good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the best ending. Till then, bye. Cause yeah.